I specifically came over to Tomorrowland so I could go on the People Mover, and the first thing I see is a stop train. Welcome back everybody, Theme Park Mikey here. Today's video is all about the mask rules and signage and everything else that's going on currently at Walt Disney World. The day of this taping is August 23rd. I'll try and post it as soon as possible, but let's go check it out. First up is the parking lot. So over here at the Magic Kingdom, the parking lot is called the Ticket and Transportation Center because you actually have to take a form of transportation to get to the Magic Kingdom. But for Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Animal Kingdom, and Epcot, you don't have to do that. For this one, the monorail and the buses that you can take over to Magic Kingdom in the morning and at night, you have to wear a mask while you're in those forms of transportation. For the ferry boats, you do not have to wear a mask while on the ferry boats as they are outside. So as we get closer to the entrance, let's talk about the masks that are allowed and the masks that are not allowed. Masks with 2 layers that cover your nose and your mouth, go under your chin, over your nose, are allowed. Masks that are described as neck gaiters, where it's one single piece of cloth that kind of just wraps around a person's neck and face, those are not allowed at Walt Disney World. The other mask that's not allowed are the masks that have that weird little valve on the side, or 2 valves. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up valve mask or look up neck gaiter on Google. The images will pop up immediately. You'll know what I'm talking about. But those are the 2 that are not allowed at the Walt Disney World parks. All right, we're here on Main Street. Let's go check out some of the signage over at one of the shops, see what's going on. So there it is on each little door. Masks on at all indoor locations, and it shows the mask covering your nose and your mouth. And they got cast members right out front here to ensure. One example of just put the mask on once you go in, and then once you're leaving, you can take it off again, is Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. As soon as you enter these doors, before you enter the doors, not after, not during, before you enter the doors, mask on, and then when you exit, which is right next to it, your mask can come back off again once you're outside. So what I was about to say before I was rudely interrupted by People Mover shutting down and probably evacuating was that People Mover is unique. You do have to have a face mask on from the bottom of their ramp on the attraction until you get to the exit ramp and come back down again. Because this attraction goes in and out of 3 buildings, you have to have a mask on. It's not completely outside. And that change is that outdoor attractions no longer require masks. So Astro Orbiter while you're riding, Tomorrowland Speedway, the teacups, stuff like that. So Tomorrowland Speedway, entire experience is outdoors, no masks required. Next up is Astro Orbiter. It's the rockets on the very top of this building. Launching pad on the bottom, People Mover in the middle, Astro Orbiter on top. It's like a nice little sandwich of buildings. So the Astro Orbiter, you do not have to have it while you're waiting in line. The only place you have to have your mask on at Astro Orbiter is when you're using their gantries, which is what they call them, or elevators. So while you're in this gantry and elevator, going up or down, you have to wear your mask. It is required. There's signs. But while you're on the Astro Orbiter, moving your rocket up and down, flying through outer space, you do not have to wear your mask. It is optional now. All right, next up is food locations. I'm over here at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, starring Sunny Eclipse, of course. And this place also requires masks once you walk indoors. While you're eating, of course, you can take your mask off.
It's my hometown. You know it's upside down, and every single part of it is underground. 'Cause up above the surface.
We cover rides, gift shops, and places to eat. The only place that's indoors that it requires a mask that I didn't show you is restrooms. I didn't show you that for obvious reasons. I'm gonna try and go on Space Mountain before it closes. So here in Space Mountain, face masks are required, covering your nose and your mouth as soon as you enter the building. Since Space Mountain is completely indoors, you have to have your mask on the entire time until you exit the gift shop.
Space Mountain is
So pro tip, if you're coming to any Disney parks at all, bring 2 masks with you. Make sure you wear them at any indoor location. There are signs everywhere. There are cast members everywhere telling you exactly where to put your mask on, and then you can always ask them where it's optional. That's gonna do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. But Star Wars joke for you. I got a Kylo shirt on. It's close enough. Is BB hungry? No, because BB ate.